Hello everyone, thank you for having me. It's a great question in today's times because technology is something which is impacting everybody in everyday's life in almost all fields, jewelry being one of them. Look at the way kids are studying today, look at the way we people work from home, Zoom interviews, so on and so forth. So this is just, jewelry is a segment. So what's happening, jewelry industry has also evolved a lot in the last, I would say 20-30 years. Technology has come in form of machines, simple machines for manufacturing, as well as computer supported machines called CAD and CNC and things like this, which only helps the industry to create products which are as the market wants. Designs are done faster, production is done quicker, and helps us to keep the cost in control. And more than anything else, being a very creative industry, everybody has got all kind of ideas which seem pretty crazy in the beginning to start with. But with the help of technology, you can reform these ideas, which is conducive to the market and to the consumers today. So yes, jewelry technology is big today. Technology overall is big today, and it's really helping our industry in all forms and fashions, let's say from production, from sourcing of goods. If you want to use the blockchain for provenance to ensure that you're getting the good material, right quality of material from a good source without having any conflict-free interest. Also, it helps us today into retail and e-commerce, which is so important. That's the whole life is working on support of technology is what the business is being pushed forward with. So technology is, I would say, the first step to being tech savvy in any business is a mindset. And the most important thing we do in Liali Jewellery, we ensure to hire a lot of youngsters. We just completed 25 years this year, and with all the changes in the industry, with the consumer behavior, expectations from the government bodies, global trade, we realize that good quality intellectuals, educated professionals, and adaptation of technology is what's the way forward now. In the manufacturing sector, we were one of the early adopters of CAD, CAM, and even 3D printing. Now 3D print, CAD, CAM is available almost everywhere. It's nothing new today. Maybe 20 years back it was. However, on the 3D printing, we've been very early adopters, and that helped us a lot in realizing the dream products that we wanted to make. That's from the manufacturing sense. From the consumer sense, we can show them things that they're not able to imagine how it would turn out to be before creating a final product. So we're using it on the manufacturing side. On the retail front, we are using in-store, online. Omni-channel is a word to go. It's an easy word to use, but it's a very difficult and a complicated combination of both in the retail industry, where the business is run methodically with checks and controls and balances, keeping quality in mind, keeping price in mind, and way the consumers want it today. So for instance, we have implemented augmented reality, try-on screen, all kind of things have been implemented, tried, tested, reformatted, redone, learn from our mistakes, speak to the consumers, and finally we think we have reached the point where it's good enough to go for it. So we're using it online. In the stores, we're using it with the help of CRM. Now, CRM is such an important element today, consumer relationship management tools, that in absence of that, to track what the people want to buy, their recency, frequency, buying pattern, desire for what kind of jewelry is impossible to create products for. Hence, technology again, CRM is a very technology, it's based on a technology platform which is helping us to put these thoughts and understanding together to create products which are meaningful today in today's market. Last but not the least, we are very, very mindful of sustainability and environmental friendly subjects. So we're trying to ensure that we use the least of paper we can, get packaging materials which are supported by companies which do on biodegradable basis, from composite materials. Now this is all nothing but technology, which is A, helping the business, B, helping the consumers, C, helping the environment in whichever little way we can contribute, and abiding by the laws and regulations that the world needs today for our industry. So like I said, Liali has been there with the consumers. Thanks to the consumers we are here today. I shouldn't be saying we are here today. Thanks to the consumer that we are here today. To all our patrons and to all our industry support members. Liali has 70 to 80% of residential customers, which means repeat audience. And based on our CRM and of the data check that we have of the last 10 years, precisely 10 years, 70% are residential, 30% are tourists. Of the residential, 50% are repeat customers and 50% are new on a monthly, annual basis in the last 10 years. What it means is that the 50% who are repeat, we are there to service them, not to sell them. Sale happens, it's a process of the relationship that we have with them. And marketing is the process through which we acquire new customers. And all the marketing that happens today is again happens on the back of technology, whether it is social media, whether it is all the platforms of social media and e-commerce. Now, having said so, with so many residential customer base that we have, the key is not just to sell what you have, but also to create things that they want. It's not a very simple task, but it's not very complicated either, provided you are willing to listen to what the consumers want. And if you can hear them out and understand what they want, you can really create pieces, single pieces, bespoke pieces for them, for occasions that are their lifelong events, marriages, engagements, graduation days. I don't have the exact number on top of my head, but I think we should be doing 8 to 10% of our sales coming out of pure bespoke jewelry for customers. And we see the advantage both to us and to the consumers. First is, of course, we make something what they want, which they're not able to, how should I say, they're not able to express what they want, but they have some idea in their head. So we convert right from hand-drawn sketch, stage one, using technology to create wax pieces to show them, do 3D renderings for them. After doing all those kind of things, and that happens a lot in wedding sets and wedding jewelry, because people plan these occasions months in advance. It's very rarely you come across somebody says, "Listen, I'm getting married tomorrow," you know. So people have a lot of time in hand. They do this planning, they do this recce and research, and when they come to us, we go the whole 9 yards in creating products that have a memory with them forever.